what about the starters? What do you think about them playing in the preseason? And we've, throughout the course of the show, we've kind of updated people on Jerome Ford. So there's a, boy, you got to get ready for week one. Boy, you don't want a starter hurt in preseason.
Yeah, this is a huge talking point right now because you have that group that is saying, I don't want any of the starters injured this preseason. And I understand it completely. There's also that group that this is a brand new offense. You have a brand new defensive coordinator in Jim Schwartz. You need to see these guys on the field at least for not doesn't even necessarily have to be a quarter, a couple drives. Just have to get their feet wet this preseason. That's where I'm at. I don't believe Deshaun Watson needs to play a half or anything like that, but I do think total this preseason needs to play a quarter to a quarter and a half. I mean, again, this is a brand new offensive system that Kevin Stefanski is implementing. These guys need to be playing. Nick Chubb, not so much, I don't think. I think Nick Chubb sitting out the preseason will be okay. Maybe even Myles Garrett too. But some of these other guys, I mean, they need time in the preseason. It doesn't have to be a lot. But I do think for Deshaun Watson, he needs to be playing at least a quarter. And I hope if he does end up playing on Friday, which I think the expectation is he will, I hope they give him a quarter because he needs to knock some of that rust off. He only played 6 games last year. He needs to play a little bit in the preseason. There is a risk with that, of course, due to injury. But I also think when you're learning a new system like this, offense and defense, you need to have these guys playing so that they're ready to go week one.
Yeah, the risk-reward thing has to be weighed out without question. And the other thing, Deshaun Watson, by his own admission, said he won't know if the rust has been knocked off really until the regular season. Even preseason, it's not quite the same.